Welcome back, and we are here with Jason Mercier from the Washington Policy Center. And gosh, it's been a long time since we've seen you, Jason.
Unfortunately, not much has changed in Olympia. They're still not done.
That's true. We're about a week away from the end of the first special session, and gosh, that budget, what's happening with that?
So as you said, next week the first special session ends, so we've been about 3 weeks into it. Not much has changed. They still have not come to an agreement. They did get some pretty good news on Monday, though. The state revenue forecast is up over another $400 million. This means now they've got $3.2 billion to increase spending with. That should help them come to a deal faster. In fact, the governor said with this much revenue growth, had he known this back last December, he would not have proposed the $1 billion-plus tax increase. He still wants tax increases, though, but doesn't think it needs to be that high. So
where are we then? Do we have any breakthroughs? Do we have any proposed budgets? I mean, do we have a second special session that's imminent?
It's very likely we'll have a second special session. The governor has said that on May 29th, if they are not done, he will immediately call a second special session. This revenue forecast increase should help them get done sooner. Another sticking point is what to do with the state employee contracts.
Yeah, where are we with those?
So with those, the governor negotiated them behind closed doors last year. The House included them in the budget. The Senate did not. They had a $1,000 level that they could increase spending with, but it wasn't the true contracts. And there's concern with how they were negotiated. Again, the public is excluded from that. The legislature doesn't have the option to make changes. So the Senate's lead budget writer, Senator Hill, has said the Senate will agree to the contracts if the governor and House are willing to implement some transparency and accountability reforms going forward.
And where are we with that?
A bill was introduced today on that. They are going to hear it in a public hearing on May 26th. And if the governor and House agree to that, this might help expedite the budget process.
Now, the state auditor, we had a lot of controversy with that. We have an acting state auditor right now. Anything new with the controversy? So
the auditor's schedule or trial was really supposed to be this June, and he asked to have that delayed until next January. So this means we're going to be without an elected auditor until at least next January. He still refuses to resign. So a combination of refusing to resign and no auditor until January. Several lawmakers in the House actually wanted to draft articles of impeachment, but the Speaker of the House says it would be a distraction from the current budget. So that still remains unknown what will happen on that. Another development, a bill was introduced in the Senate to make sure he couldn't increase his pension payments when he comes back, so he doesn't get rewarded for taking a leave of absence. And I guess another thing of note is he actually emptied his campaign war chest that he was building for 2016 to hire this media relations firm to try to rehabilitate his image.
All right, well, we'll have to continue following the updates on that. Jason, I believe we'll see you next Friday?
Next Friday, hopefully with a budget deal.
I hope so. All right, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And we'll be back with our final look at news and weather.